Most people walk into the most important conversations of their lives having done zero preparation. An interview, a sales call, a networking conversation, something that could change their lives, and they just wing it. This video is gonna fix that. I'm going to give you a 5-step system that takes less than 10 minutes that's going to make you more prepared than 90% of the competition. The 5 parts of the system are person, company, market, objective, and opening. This system is repeatable and works across all types of conversations, sales calls, networking events, professional meetups, anywhere where being prepared can make a huge impact. The amount of preparation depends on the stakes. A small casual coffee conversation, you only need to prepare for 5 minutes, but a job interview might take 20. I'll let you decide, but I promise 5 minutes will change everything. Start with the person. LinkedIn, X, Instagram, any way you can find a little bit of information about them. You're not stalking them, you're preparing to have a conversation with them, and you're trying to find a genuine point of connection. Some things you can look for are: where did they grow up? Where did they go to school? Do they have mutual connections? What do they post about? What do they seem to care about? That combination, one connection, one tailored question, is what makes someone feel seen instead of interviewed. And people remember how you made them feel. Next is the company. Website, social media, LinkedIn, news articles, blog posts. You're trying to answer 4 specific questions. What do they sell? Who buys it? What problem does it solve? How do they make money? Answer those 4 questions and you'll understand their business better than anyone they've talked to that week. And here's a bonus tip for you that most people miss. Find the exact words they use to describe themselves and mirror it back to them. If their website says frictionless, use frictionless. If they say community driven, use community driven. Use the language they use to talk to them. In my experience, people feel deeply understood when you use their language. Third is the market, and this is a quick one. A quick Google search or AI can help you get a bunch of information really quickly. You're not trying to be an expert, you're trying to show that you have awareness of the context that their business operates in. Who are their competitors? What makes them different? How do they position themselves? You want to be able to convey that you understand the world they operate in. One competitor you can reference casually, and one industry is enough. That's the difference between knowing what someone does and understanding the world they operate in. Step number 4 is objective. This is a step that most people skip that I think is one of the most important aspects. Before you start the conversation, you have to define why you're even having it. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Why do I want to talk to them? Why would they want to talk to me? And what does a good outcome look like? Then write 1 sentence that captures this goal. 1 sentence. That's all you need. This keeps you from drifting. It helps steer and narrow the conversation, and you never leave the conversation wondering why you even had it in the first place. Last step is step 5, opening. Prepare your first 2 sentences and 2 or 3 genuine questions. 2 phrases that do all the heavy lifting. I saw that you posted about, and I noticed that. Fill in the blank from your research. These phrases signal that you did your research, you know a little bit about them, and you're interested and engaged in having a conversation about them. You want to ask the question and shut up and listen. The best conversationalists get people talking. Your entire job is to get them talking, not to try and impress them with how much you know. Here's why this actually works. Surprise, surprise. Preparation reduces anxiety. Reduced anxiety eliminates filler words and hesitation, and fluency. The ability to speak clearly and confidently is perceived as intelligence. You're not the smartest one in the room, you just did 10 minutes of preparation that makes you stand out amongst all the others. The bar is extremely low because nobody prepares. Having been on both sides of the conversation plenty of times, it's really obvious and immediate who's prepared and who's not. Be the person who did the work. So to recap: person, company, market, objective, opening. 5 steps, less than 10 minutes. That's the gap between winging it and being prepared and ready. Go ahead and save this video. Not because I'm asking you to, but because you're going to want to reference it right before your next important conversation. And I really hope you tell me how it went.